So Creative Sound Play, actually, I took it over in 2015 when I came here, when I first came here as a professor. And it is an hour that's set aside once on Tuesdays and once on Thursdays for the second year string project players. Kind of open play structure. They sing something at every concert. Because I feel very strongly that singing is a very important part of instrument playing, especially string playing. Because string players, I think you really have to hear the melodies in your head. You have to be able to, what we call audiate, right? Hear it in your head in order for you to understand the tuning and the fine tuning it takes to play a stringed instrument. I started to talk to people about possibly bringing the EcoSonic Playground project into it. And that project does very similar things to the choir. So what happens is the children get 1 day of the EcoSonic Playground project and they get 1 day of choir. And what both of these programs do is to fine-tune the children's listening ability, to fine-tune their hearing, and to fine-tune also their sense of ensemble. Because in both of these cases, the ensemble is really the focus of what we're doing. The foundation of it is engineering and math, because they're building these large-scale structures, right, out of PVC pipe. They do that either from architectural plans or from drawings that we practice. And they're designing and creating their own instruments. So you've got all kinds of stuff going on in there, the physics of sound and how we choose materials to create instruments and what sounds good and what doesn't sound good, and how do we put these materials together in order to create an instrument that works. Once they've done that, and once they've built the structure, then we tell them, okay, now you have to attach your instruments to the structure. And so what that does is that's the ensemble instrument, right? It's very structured, even though they don't realize that it's that structured because of the nature of the play. It's really based in this idea that children really learn through playing. That's their work, right? And so the idea is also that they are now playing something that they have created themselves, which I feel is very powerful. And I've seen that work as a very powerful element of this project, that they actually end up identifying with the instruments that they build, and that their sense of ownership over this process of creating these instruments and then playing this music and creating the music themselves is really I think it's very foundational to them. So with the EcoSonic Playground project, they're having to really listen very carefully to each other. The extension there, outside of the musical realm, is that they need these skills anyway in their life. That they need to be able to adapt to situations. I always say expect the unexpected, right? They need to be able to understand people. How do we get along with someone? How do we read someone? Read social cues, read facial expressions. How do we empathize with someone? So it's all there. And that's really at the foundation of this project. It doesn't seem to matter where the kids are or who they are or what age they are. They just respond with this just intensity. It's amazing to see.